I'm Nick, drums from VANDAMN.
Patrick, vocals. In VANDAMN.
Who designed your logo? It's fucking amazing.
Thanks.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
You should put the logo on the front cover of the album.
Yeah. Actually, when I did the album, it was a quick thing to do, but I put it in the back, and it was already in a way to be printed when I realized that.
You can just flip it around.
Yeah, you can decide actually. It's like you choose your.
To what extent do bands like Breach?
Right on.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
Big influence.
Yeah. For almost all the band, all of the band members, we're a big fan of Breach.
But the other like common link between us all is the punk rock influence.
Yeah.
Like we all grown up listening to
Good riddance.
Good Riddance and that kind of band. So it's often for us, it's the common ground.
About values, though, the values of anti-establishment. How come you guys have really maintained the anti-establishment kind of ethos?
First thing for us, like personally, it's that we don't we do it. It's a hobby for us. It's really just for fun. We all have jobs and we all have other stuff going on. So for us, it's only music. So we don't have to do compromises on anything. So
yeah, our life doesn't depend on it to survive. So I guess maybe for the others,
have more freedom in that way because we're free to do whatever.
It becomes a way to make money more than make music, I guess. So.
Yeah, I guess when you want to reach broader audiences, you gotta water down your content and get nice. But I mean, there's still good bands that are out there.
Not many.
I agree.
You address the issue of profit and how it drives everything.
Just the wars at first and everywhere. It's always based on. I got a big thing for capitalism and also religion. Since I have a past being in a religious family, so I guess I'm pretty angry about that, I could say. So I think all of this is pretty much combined, I guess. So you see, the war is always about territory, money, religions. So it only leads to bad things, I guess.
I don't know how to explain it.
That's the way I came with the lyrics from the week, I guess. It's the only thing about that. Thinking about my past, thinking about what I see on the news, what I read on the news.
No gods, no master.
Actually, I saw that on it was the name of anarchist paper in France. I saw that and I just loved and I also a song from Léo Ferré, French poet and singer that I liked. So
actually, I don't know which one came first.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but that's where I saw it. So
we just love. I mean, it's a short, catchy thing that we identify to. And
it just resume us, like I said, with my religious past, and I'm not the only one from the band that grew up in this kind of ambience with background that's very religious, and we don't identify to this right now. So,
in what ways do you feel that religion can, affect someone's behavior or thoughts?
Well, sometimes it will remove some logic elements from the thought patterns of people, and they're just used to certain answers, and they won't question them.
And every time you confront those, it's faith. You don't.
Yeah, it's really hard to have a discussion with these people, to try to prove a point, or just go somewhere with the discussion when they're so in their faith that it's one truth and you can't discuss about it. And that's something that I know pisses you.
Yeah. that's a common knowledge.
What are your thoughts on the U.S. government?
Let's see where it goes now with Barack Obama, I guess.
It can go worse, I think,
Yeah.
than what it was.
I think it's impossible to go worse.
Well, it could be.
It could be. Everything's possible. But
Do you believe in conspiracies at all?
we're waiting for this one.
As a band, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, not as a band. I think I'm puzzled by everything you can see on the web, and I'm curious, but I don't think I have a particular.
Yeah, we don't have a favorite one.
No, exactly.
But we're open. I mean, we like all these. Like, alternate
We like to
stuff.
talk about it. But
What are some of the conspiracies that you guys are aware of or enjoy discussing amongst yourselves?
Oh, 9/11, like the Pentagon.
yeah, we all saw
Like
those
Pentagon's
videos.
weirdest one. I don't know. Like that's not
I think we saw a lot of them, but it's not one that.
That's type of
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe we're too
Oh yeah,
gullible.
the milk lobby.
The milk lobby.
Please.
The what?
It's a running gag in our band that one of the guitar players always talks about the milk lobby in Quebec.
I am.
How much is powerful with everything that
And all they
with
push the product on
Yeah.
us, like we don't need all that stuff. And also for the milk that they do for the babies. I'm not like
Yeah.
sure about that.
It's
But
more
I
a
mean,
joke, I think. But I think it
I don't
could
know,
be
he's
possible.
serious about it,
It's serious,
but,
but it's too intense about it.
Like
so-
it's funny, so we make
Because I don't know if you're aware, but there was a small farm that made cheese, and they closed them down. You know, because you know,
Because
and-
because they
Like
were
a
not,
mafia.
yeah, it was.
There really is a milk mafia. Now I go in the metro every fucking summer, and I see entire metro cars covered in lait.
Yeah,
And I mean, how is it not a lobby? You know?
No, it is a lobby.
Yeah.
We don't agree with that. But it's-
Yeah.
But I mean, it's to me it sounds so inoffensive. Like it's like
Yeah.
the lobby of candies.
But that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's meant to be friendly, so you don't.
Yeah.
So you look at the
Yeah.
big issues and you know and not make a stance on milk.
Yeah. Milk. And milk is. It's always been a calming, you know, drink. You know.
It almost reminds you of your mother.
That's
Or
right,
anything
but that's what
calming,
it is.
Exactly. That's why all the ads have those old songs and
Yeah.
families getting together.
They push it on professionals. You know, you gotta tell this to your clients. You got from the beef industry, the egg company, so you can tell your member that it is fucking
Go ahead,
real.
say it. We apologize. Alex, we apologize.
Sorry.
Monsanto, who create
Yeah.
chemicals, you know, enables cows to produce more milk. Therefore, they can be more profit than milk companies.
I mean, they're huge companies. They're creating like special kind of. I don't know about the cows and everything, but I mean, they're creating some kind of seeds that have the antibiotic stuff in them, and then
You have to buy it from
yeah,
them.
yeah.
again.
You just have
and
to-
if the seeds just like spread with the wind and go in your like champ,
Property.
yeah, your field, it's like you can get sued by them. It's like, hey, you have more crop.
Yeah.
So it's
I wouldn't be surprised. You just have to see them the way they stack chickens before you kill them.
process.
Yeah,
It's cleaner to sit process.
exactly. It's ridiculous. I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm concerned with it. I try to lower my meat ratio.
You're sympathetic to the chickens.
Exactly.
Chickens.
Animals in general, I guess.
How we are coaxed into believing about eating meat and all that stuff, and how we always have a picture of a farm, you know, but we all know well that it's not a farm.
like
It's
that.
as we said,
It's an industry.
it's chickens in a row and stuff. But we still fool ourselves into putting that image out of mind, out of sight, and and we still
Better than
I think it's the end.
Yeah. I think
The
that's the
music is
outro.
still good.
VANDAMN has started.
Yeah.
VANDAMN live. Unplugged.
Yeah. He's in there.
Okay, so.
That's it. For the live, we're done, eh? Yeah.